So I got 15 minutes I'm on a 15-minute break at work, and I wanted to make a quick video about a recent comment that I got about the last video I made, the one about, is it a nice thing to preach about hell? About 17, 18 years ago, you would have heard me say something very, very similar to what this person commented on. I appreciate the responses to this person's comment. I agree with you guys. Well done. But I appreciate where this person is coming from. Like I said, 17 years ago, you would have heard me say things like, why would I want to serve a God who creates anyone, knowing full well that they will reject him, and thus will spend eternity away from him in eternal darkness, in a place where no satisfaction of even the least bit exists? That does not seem like a loving God to me. And there have been plenty of times as a much younger man, and even shortly before the Lord got a hold of my heart, where I used to look at all the cruelty in the world and say, people are not shouldn't be held responsible for evil. And I'd look up to heaven and I'd say to God, you're the one who's responsible. You just stand by and let this happen knowing that it was going to happen. Yeah, I understand all that. But what I realized was if I'm going to dismiss the existence of God, or if I'm going to reject the God of the Bible, I had better be prepared to do so on the grounds of that which is absolutely moral. Now, the thing about me is I'm human. Surprise, surprise, right? And because of that, I've made mistakes. I have been misled by my own judgments. And the one thing about truth is that it never changes. It cannot be changed. Whatever is true for everyone, everywhere, and at all times. Perspectives on truth might change, but truth itself doesn't change. So if I'm going to reject God on the basis of moral grounds, if I'm going to reject him for what I believe to be moral reasons, by what authoritative fixed point of reference do I appeal to such morals for doing so? I'm not the source of all truth. And what's the point of believing in God, especially if you're going to be religious, if it's not on the basis of morality? You value your life, you value the lives around you, because you believe that absolutely right and absolutely wrong exist. Well, without God, I have no idea how that's possible.